Are you an independent broker looking to grow your revenue, expand your reach, and eliminate operational headache? In this video, I'm going to show you how EXP Realty can empower you to do just that while still giving you the freedom to build the model that you desire. You have full flexibility and autonomy, and I'm going to get into those details. But just quickly, context: 20th year in the real estate business. I've had the opportunity to serve close to 2,000 families when I was a producing agent. Stepped into leadership about 7 years ago. Been here at EXP Realty, built up a revenue share organization globally, 41 states, 11 countries. We did close to 7,000 transactions last year. We're on track to do 10,000 transactions this year. Biggest country outside of the US is Spain. I absolutely love coaching, training, expansion. I'm really good at artificial intelligence and also creating systems. So that's one of my superpowers. So I know if you're watching this, you're either an independent or you're thinking about building an independent company. But let me give you the reasons why I think that your independent could thrive and it could grow exponentially here at EXP Realty, and why I decided not to open up my own personal brokerage. So I'm going to get into exactly what that looks like. So first thing is that it adds 4 resources for you that are very, very important. So it's revenue share, global reach, leveraged operations, right? Which we strive for operational excellence, and cutting edge resources. You already know, as an independent broker, everything lands on you. The training, the support, the liability, the responsibility, the expansion, retention, recruiting. I can give you a list of 100 things because I know I've partnered with many independent brokers and I understand the pain points that they unfortunately have received, and also what the benefits have been for them. So the revenue share opportunity is going to be an additional income bucket that you're going to be able to turn your independent location, because most of the time I partner up with people that have one or several different locations. So it gives you the ability to have hubs within the infrastructure of EXP Realty, and also at the same time be able to create an additional revenue share opportunity by now globally expanding your market. Because many, again, right, for you, I know the name is probably going to be something really important. You see Let's Grow Movement. I am very passionate about branding myself and my name. So you could still keep your name. You could still continue to do just that. And now you're going to be able to globalize your brand, which is going to be very, very powerful. Also, leverage operations, right? You need to have staff. You need to have individuals that are there for tech, right? So imagine having 2,000 staff members at access to your business 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that strive for operational excellence. The maximum that somebody has to wait to get in front of somebody is 20 to 30 seconds. And this is 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Powerful stuff. The other thing is that you have to keep up with all the tech, right? So what CRM to use, and what kind of tools do you offer? How do you stay competitive? How do you compete against the big brands? Well, now when you merge your brand with the EXP brand, you're now going to be the superior brand in the marketplace, because now you have the best of all worlds. You have a location and you have your own personal brand, and then you have a global brand that you could leverage now with additional resources. So these are the main pain points that I've seen. So obviously the overhead is another bit, it's a big deal. The technology stack, right? You have to continue to either create your own, which I know a lot of people get stuck there for a long time. And then also balancing the revenue generation and operational responsibility. So, the overhead is high, and typically there's a very low profit margin model, right? 1 to 3% on average is what I've seen to profit margins for an independent brokerage. So it's a very small profit model. And most people are obviously leveraging their ancillary services to generate additional income streams, which we can also get into at another time. So how EXP solves these problems, right? So with the revenue sharing model, it gives you the ability to empower every single individual within your organization to now be a partner with you. That's what I love about revenue sharing. It's not going to be you at the helm pushing the company to move forward. Now you're going to have your entire organization, your entire community, your entire brokerage now going to be pulling and pushing to grow your business as much as you are. Also, there's built-in staff and resources. So all the staff that your agents are going to look for, maybe they have a tech question, maybe they have an accounting question, maybe they have a broker-related question, maybe they have a commercial, luxury, international, you name it. They have somebody they can reach out to automatically. The global is also another big deal, right? Every single one of my agents, I tell them like, look, when you partner with us, automatically, when somebody says, do you do residential in any other state? You say, I do all 50 states. Do you do commercial? Yes. Do you do international? Yes. Do you do luxury? Yes. Here, our agents can say yes to all of those opportunities. And in the global economy, if you're not able to say that and you're not able to capture business like that, you're leaving opportunities on the table. Case in point, I have hundreds and hundreds of transactions that happen internationally. Had I not had a model like this, I would have never had market share in other countries. So, game changer. Also, the cutting edge technology, obviously, this is changing constantly. And, we have the best technology in the industry. And the great thing about our leadership is that they're always looking at innovating, they're always looking at learning, they're always pivoting and maneuvering what's working the best. So if you see a great tool, the other thing is that you can bring it up to our community as feedback, and then we can integrate that into the entire company. Here's some success stories. These are 3 out of hundreds, right? But Jennifer Smith saw a 35 increase in revenue and 25% in boost retention, right? I know retention is a big deal, so that was a huge deal. Michael Johnson, recruited 18 agents in the first 6 months. And Sarah here, 28% increase in revenue and 32% improvement in agent satisfaction. So there's going to be a lot of really great things there. So maintaining the independence, again, I want to highlight that. You're going to maintain your independence with the company. You're going to have the ability to retain top talent, because it's not about just recruiting, but it's retaining the top talent and not retaining them, but really inspiring them to stay. Because if you really get the opportunity for somebody, and they might have a different goal than you do, and with an independent broker, what I see as an Achilles heel is that they're subject to just your knowledge. So when you do something like this, you're partnering up with 90,000 people all across the nation that are world class at every aspect of the business. So somebody wants to do commercial, luxury, international. Somebody wants to learn how to, work a buyer's business, a seller's business, Zillow Flex, anything that you want to learn. You have somebody here that's doing it at a very high level. Our tagline is where the pros go to grow. This is the next level of real estate. So the cool thing is that the other thing is, I would say is a really key thing, is that you're able to, again, still charge your commission that you're charging, right? So whether that's a flat fee for somebody to use your office, or whether that's a percentage for them to use your office, you can open it up, obviously, to other agents, even at EXP. For example, we have 12,000 agents here in California. So if you had an office where you wanted to attract more people, you could charge them $500, $1,000, $2,000, 10%, whatever your model is. And this is the big one. EXP will actually handle the accounting. So let's just say, you charge 10% on a transaction for them to sign up with your office. Great. So that 10%, let's just say you're closing a check for $10,000. That's $1,000, right? That you're making on an agent, on a transaction, because that's your percentages you agreed on. So 10% goes straight to you. EXP handles the accounting, sends you that money 100% at a pass-through rate, so they don't charge a percentage. So that means that that's direct ROI to your company, right? So if you have an independent, not only do you have obviously the community of agents around you, but if you want to open it up for other people, you have the ability to do that. And the thing is that somebody can just, even if they're already part of EXP, they would just basically sign an agreement where you and them sign an agreement that says, hey, by the way, I'm joining this office, and because I'm joining this office, I'm willing to compensate leader, a percentage, a flat fee, whatever it is that you agree on. There's no restrictions around that. So that is game changer. It's going to help you to grow your business, your office. Obviously, if you have other services, you get the big picture. I would love to have a conversation with you to really dissect what it looks like, because I think that once you actually look at a side-by-side comparison and you see the possibilities, and if you're passionate about growth, there's no greater opportunity in the industry than EXP Realty. Let's grow.